Yo guys, what is up TapXNation? This is your boy King Dabs, and I'm back on the mic over here on the TapXNation to bring you guys another one of the most exquisite gameplays on YouTube trapping. This gameplay is by the one and only Atrocity, and he's bringing 372 kills with a 170 kill streak, guys, trapping on the map Nuketown. If that's already not enough to slap a like on this video, I don't know what is. And if you guys are new to the TapXNation, make sure to sub, alright guys, because we're going to be bringing out the most crazy gameplays you guys have seen on YouTube yet when it comes to trapping. Now, Atrocity does not have a YouTube. We don't have his YouTube link, so his Twitter links will be down below. Also, if you guys enjoy my and my voice today, make sure to come on over to my channel and slap that sub button. It's there for a reason. I would really appreciate that. Anyways, guys, I just want to talk about real quick this gameplay. I mean, how amazing it is. Now, a lot of people think that it's really easy just to set up a trap. I mean, like most of TapX members, they are on the Xbox, you know, and I'm on PS4, and I try to do some of the stuff they tell me with my friends. And now Ions seen this yesterday. It did not work out for me. I mean, we tried over and over to set up a trap. Now, it looks easy. Some people be like, oh, it's standing there and, you know, this or that, and it's not as hard as it looks. But oh, when you're trying to find sweaties and you're trying to set it up just right, and then on top of it, get the lobby where they don't leave as soon as you set it up. I mean, you get in some lobbies and you set up the trap and immediately people are gone. They see that they're getting killed over and over and they're gone. So it is so hard to, one, find the right lobby, and two, just set it up. Have the right people set it up, and you have to get it quick, because if you don't get it quick, you cannot get all those kills you're trying to fit in, you know. And that's the thing, you know, if it takes too long and they don't back out, you'll get kills, but it's not going to be nothing impressive, because when people watch trapping, they expect high end gameplays. You know, they don't want to watch a regular nuclear or a double. You know, people want to see a whole lot of kills, and that's the hardest part about the whole thing, is setting it up right. You know, also, you know, Atrocity holds, I believe, 15 records when it comes since he's been in TapX. So when it comes to trapping, guys, so yeah, so that's pretty impressive already. Like I said, go follow him on Twitter. His links will be down in the description. You know, give this guy some props, show him that TapX support, and just let him know that he is being loved over here on the TapXNation, guys. So today I had to find a commentary that was right for this long video, and I figured I'd tell you guys a life story about the time. It was the second day of high school or the third day of high school, and the time that I got caught with my buddies with 4 Locos and an eighth of marijuana. So let me explain this day. This day started off with me and my buddies walking to school, and we seen a homeless guy outside of a liquor store, and we told him that we wanted to purchase some 4 Locos and we would buy him some. So I had an eighth of weed, and we were planning originally to smoke it before school. Now that didn't work. We ended up going to school. We had the eighth of weed. My friend had taped it to his leg, and you know, we had put the 4 Locos in my backpack. We go to school, and you know, halfway to, I believe it was homeroom. In homeroom, we decide that, hey, at nutrition, which is like a break before lunch and stuff like breakfast, we were like, let's drink these and smoke and get fucked up. So that was the plan, you know. And we had gotten a little bit of trouble walking around the school. I used to mess around with a lot of like the bad kids, and the dean pushed us out of what they called the 9th grade side, you know, which was the side of the school, and he pushed us towards like the lunch area and stuff, which is like where all the high schoolers would be and stuff, because we were causing trouble on the other side. So when we went over there, one of my buddies went to the restroom, took one of the 4 Locos in there. I hadn't known he had already went and drank one. I seen him coming out of the restroom. Me and my friends were like, oh, he must have drank one, and he looked all fucked up because he chugged it really fast. So me and my friends were like, fuck it, let's drink ours, you know. So I guess somebody before I went in had reported that they seen a student drinking in there and that it smelled like liquor. So I went into the restroom to go crack a 4 Loco open. Now I had previously, right before I crack it open, I had my backpack, and my friends had came in with me, not giving me no signal or nothing that a teacher had walked in. I had thrown the backpack over and hit a teacher, not knowing that he was looking in there as I was cracking this 4 Loco open. Now I started drinking the 4 Loco, and all of a sudden I hear this voice say, hey, what are you doing in there? And I just remember my whole body going cold and looking out the little door crack, and I just flipped out. I was like, oh shit. And I opened the door to the stall and he looked in there, seen the 4 locals, or the 2 locals, looked in my backpack, found 2 more. Eventually they called security, grabbed all my buddies because they knew we were together, started shaking us down, found that one of my friends had a pen cap bowl, another friend had the 8th of weed, you know. And it was funny because when they were shaking him down, like I said, the 8th was sort of taped to his leg, but not very well. And the dean had shaken his leg, lifted up his socks, and nothing fell. And then he was shaking the other leg, but one of the security said, hey, lift up that leg again. And when he lifted it up to shake it, bam, there fell the huge nug. Just this 8th of weed just fell out. And to top everything off, not only did we have liquor, but we had a whole lot of marijuana. And the teacher was just like, wow, I hadn't even met you. I mean, the dean was like, you know, I haven't even just met you yet, and this is your first impression to me. And I was just like, holy shit, this is like the 2nd day of high school. Barely know the deans. I had got in trouble already, and now to top off the whole thing, I got in trouble for liquor on campus and had an 8th of marijuana. So, you know, that was one of my first impressions. I remember just sitting in the detention hall, and I'm sitting there waiting for my dad to come. And now this door is open, like, to the hallway. Now I have a family friend, for the sake of this story, we're just gonna call him Alex. And Alex was in there for something totally different, but my dad knows him, and he was an older guy. You know, he's known my family for a while, and he grew up in the same area as me. So he was in there too. And I remember as my dad was coming down the hallway, he was walking down and he seen them in there. So he was like, he looked in there and he seen Alex sitting next to us too. And he's like, Alex, if you got in trouble with my son, I'ma fuck you up after school, man. You already know who I am. And I was just sitting there, and everybody in there's like quiet. You know, all my friends that got in trouble with me, because my dad's gangster, to be truth with you guys. And literally, and he was just like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh fuck, you know, I already knew he was pissed. And the teacher in the detention hall had to be like, excuse me, sir, you have to go down the hallway to the dean's office. He'll be waiting for you. We'll send Christian when he's done. And I was like, okay. Like, they call me over there, and I just remember my dad repeatedly telling him, take him to jail. I'm not gonna take him home. If I take him home, I'm gonna beat his ass. And my dean was like, well, in this case, I condone it. So anyways, I ended up going home, getting in trouble. And yeah, that was my 2nd day of high school, getting in trouble, and my first impression to my deans and my new high school. So if any of you guys have any crazy stories like this, or if anybody's got in trouble like on their first day of high school, or anything like that would maybe top this story or just be as crazy, make sure to let me know in the comments section. I'll try to reply to as many of the comments as I can, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the story. You know, it was just, I thought it would be a funny story and be fitting for this long commentary. So anyways, guys, this has been your boy King Dabs. Remember, don't drink and drive, stay high and fly. I'm out. Peace. We trap, they tap.